If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. That hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. Jeep. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You put the, you end up dead. The West Coast, they leave that spread. And now you got all in your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. 4th and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down, she real vicious. Rockabye, baby, no witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang, then make a profit. On top, stay poppin'. Look. See, I was the high school slick Rick, I was styling. Fat gold chain with an African medallion. Hip-hop connoisseur and rolling 20 gripping. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent. All about the clout and all about my dividends. Them older couldn't tell me different. I need a round-the-way girl to let me. Showtime at the Apollo. I'm about the bottle. Take 2 and pour out a little for my who won't live to see tomorrow.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Dollar. Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I met the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute, I'ma need me some. Call up Khalifa. Bring them in the. You know I stay with some bad little baby. TGOD, baby, know that's a gang. Crazy girls after the game. We throwing hundreds, we going insane. Pouring this. Yeah, homies got me pouring this. We get awards, but we give God the glory. I'm shooting my shot, and most times I be scoring. Do this for my city, I bring on the trophy. Feel like Freddie Mercury, we the champions. Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I met the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Feeling like I can't miss. Baby, it's all in the wrist. You really wanna be the boss, it's expensive. Ain't the real champ if you never defend it. Put in that work, I'ma make them remember. I just broke down hella trees, yelling timber. Stand in the line, they put me in the center. It blow their mind when they see how I'm winning. Went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My all hustle, my diamonds are huddled up. TGOD got this off the muscle. Ask me about my life, man, I love it. Got so many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now it ain't no more struggle. My team win the game, put our face on the cover, brother. We the champions.
Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I met the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. finesse double E. Cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken just shy of the 10, and he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Brown going up the middle, and he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. This one complete to Christian Kirk. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 33. An inside give, Brown. And he's got some space here. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Throughout the game, we're going to track so many different statistics, but one is becoming increasingly in vogue. Explosive runs of 20 yards or more, and we just saw one right there to open this game.
Now we'll see how the other team responds, because when you get a play like that against you this early in the game, you feel like your back's against the wall a little bit.
Yeah, the pressure now increases on you because your first thought is we have to answer right now.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Broncos first down.
first down, it's Herbert. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. He's going to wind up and air it out. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Another run for Brown on second down. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. A good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Chargers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. McManus's point after is good, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. He's got a man. Complete. 20. 10. And all the way home for a Bronco score. They were already down 2 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Right back to Brown. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Handing it off to Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
The 71 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. On the handoff, this is Brown. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. The Chargers at 7 and 3 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Try to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They give it to Brown. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
Here's a give to Brown. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now receiver in motion left. Now they send a man in motion right. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Brown
will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete.
The scoreboard tells the story for him, a little bit bleak. And while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close. But the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, Herbert. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
Yellow, line. Triple 38. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Brown. And some space here. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 122 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Brown. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Brown. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll run now with Brown. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
That's another Chargers.
They'll give it here to Brown. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Marquise Brown on his way to a monster game 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, the goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Ready. 43 rail.
Here's Brown.
And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
10 cycles.
He'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Brown.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Open man is Kirk, complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is Brown. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Watch out now, 52.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Striker, 3-3.
A run here with Brown. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
On the set.
And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. That's their second. They'll be down to one remaining here in this first half. They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They'll look to throw now on first down. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Herbert on first down now. And he fires one that's intercepted. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They go with Brown. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
At the 6-yard line.
Come on, set. Cover 38. 6. Measure.
The slot man in motion right. 2nd and 6. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Ready.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Blue is striking.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll set up to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers would extend their lead here just before halftime. McManus's point after is good, and a rout is on here in this first half. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The final shot before the break for Herbert. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down, Denver.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now it's Herbert. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, partner, they certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. They'll try and run it in with Brown. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Brown once more. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he...
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score. Chargers 56. Broncos 7.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Anthony Schwartz, 76 yards. And the Broncos are able to claw one back. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Chargers first down.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. An inside give, Brown. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 186 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. This is Brown going up the middle. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Slot man moves right. They'll set up a throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the Broncos will take over on downs. So they'd converted their first 2 4th down attempts, not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert, he's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 14. And the Broncos first down.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. For a Sade Aluakin. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. On second and a long way to go. Herbert. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on third and forever, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Justin Herbert. A loss of 12 yards. And it's 4th down.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Handing it off to Brown. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play leads to 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Looking to throw. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. With touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
52 blaster.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On the handoff, this is Brown. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Broncos' 26-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Marquise Brown. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers continue to pour it on here in the 4th. McManus's point after is good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert, and able to find Allen Lazard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now a handoff up the middle. Goodwin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Naturally so. The defense was keyed in on everyone but the back on that play. And it took them an extra second to react when he got the carry. It's still a tough 3rd down to pick up here, but a lot more manageable after an excellent carry on 2nd down.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got his tight end fan. And some room to maneuver. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Broncos. Noah Fant, 59 yards. And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Tucker with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Another run for Brown on second down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Right back to Brown. And some room to roam now. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
19 yards. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Cycle. Right, 97.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They give it to Brown. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Brown. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now it's Brown. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point from McManus is good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. One last throw here for Herbert. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.